Hey y'all, welcome back to Yacht Shop Creations. This is Jim, your humble host, and today we're going to go over making a sight glass for a water tank.
Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you...
So today I'm going to show you how to make this sight glass for the water tank, and we'll have another video of the actual water tank that we're installing in the side of the ambulance. But this will give you a little sneak preview of what we're doing. So in order to make a sight glass, you need a panel with a hole in it. And this is going to be the tank wall, so you can see it's cut out. What I've decided to do is on the back side of that, I'm going to install this piece of pipe like this, which you can see has already been cut and ground. And we need a top to the sight glass and a bottom to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tack this on here right now. So let's get started. Okay, so what I did is I put 3 tacks on each side of the pipe, and I want to do that so that it doesn't warp the plate. So I'll come back and do 3 more tacks on each side and 3 more until it's welded solid. But in the meantime, while that's cooling, now it's time to get the bottom and the top of the sight gauges fixtured. So if you'll notice these 3/4 pieces of pipe, they don't quite fit into the bottom and the top plate. And that's done on purpose. Because what I want to do is now I'm going to turn them on the lathe, bring them down so they press into there, and I weld them from the top side. So let's take a look and see what that looks like. Get that out of the way, we can tack these on, we can just keep finishing our weld all the way around. Such cool stuff to do. So let's chuck these up in the lathe and let's get going. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. It's pretty cool what you can do with a lathe. See, this part is what I just turned. That's going to go into this plate, and it fits together. It's supposed to be pressure fit. It just kind of locks in there. Tolerance is really close. So now I'll weld this section around here, and it'll be a perfectly sealed piece. So I already have this one set up, and you can see how that looks in there. I'm going to take a small rod. I'm just going to weld all the way around, and that'll give us a watertight area for a really long time. Okay, so that's super cool. It's still a little bit warm, but we'll flip it over. I'm going to install it just like that. And see what's going to happen is the water is going to go down in there. It's going to get into our clear tube, and we're going to know exactly how much water we have in the tank. But before I get ahead of myself, let's get the other side in, which is still nice and warm. If you'll notice, this is an offset piece. Okay, so you want to make sure that as you're putting it in, you have the offset going to the face of the piece. You don't want to do it this way, because then you won't be able to get the pipe on the back side. So make sure you're offset. Don't put it in the center of the pipe. It'll just make it too hard to get your plastic line on the back inside. So now we'll tack this on just the right couple places, not get it too hot all at once. Okay, that's about it for that, but I wanted to break this down and give you guys an idea if you want to just make a sight gauge. So you've seen me weld all of that together. Now what we're going to do is you're just going to flip the plate up like this. Now this is what it looks like from this side. Now you have your welded piece all the way around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run a router in here and clean this up all the way around the edge later. But we have to cut the pipe, and it will go on like this. You work it all the way up, make sure it's cut to the right length, work it on, and that's your sight gauge. So it's pretty cool. So this will be like video number 9. If you'd like to help us out along with the production of this channel, we have Patreon now, so we can make it better and better. That's what we're trying to do over the years, and you can check that out. So spend some time with somebody you love, make something cool, hit us up, let us know what you think, give us any suggestions. We want to make this channel into your channel. See you all later.